Welcome to the first classic rewind of 2026. Yes, I know I'm pretty behind on this, but this week we're starting off our reviews with Ted. Before we do that, give me your thoughts on Ted in the comment section below. And also, what do you think about the TV show that was based on Ted? But without further ado, let's dive right in. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. That's essentially what John Bennett, played by Mark Wahlberg, struggles with on his rocky road to responsibility in the not new comedy, but in the comedy Ted, which marked the feature film directing debut of Family Guy creator and star Seth MacFarlane. A lonely child whose best friend is his teddy bear Ted, young John makes a wish one night that his teddy bear were real so they could talk to each other and be friends forever. No wish is stronger or more magical than a child's. And sure enough, John wakes up to find a living, speaking Ted, and they do indeed become lifelong best friends. Of course, a talking teddy bear turns Ted into a short-lived celebrity in the 80s. But skip forward to the present, and both he and John are going nowhere fast. John is 35 and working for a car rental agency in Boston when he's not sitting around getting stoned with Ted, who has become a lewd, accented loser. But Ted's a teddy bear and has no need for ambition. John, on the other hand, needs to get his crap together because it's wearing thin on his hot and successful girlfriend, Lori, played by Mila Kunis. Ted's increasingly bad influence on John and the latter's reluctance to grow up and accept responsibility for his life has pushed his relationship with Lori to its breaking point. Ted is, hands down, the best comedy of 2012. If you're not a fan of Family Guy, it'd be easy to hate on Ted, which does have some stylistic similarities to MacFarlane's hit TV series, not the least of which is Ted's voice being almost exactly like Peter Griffin's. There are a couple of cutaways, which is one of the TV series' most well-known and criticized attributes, but for the most part, Ted is a straightforward story and far more heartfelt than Family Guy's ever been. There are lots of Family Guy vets involved with Ted besides MacFarlane and Kunis, including appearances by Patrick Warburton, Alex Borstein, and a script co-written by Alex Sulkin and Wellesley Wild. But even if you don't like that show, you'll likely enjoy Ted anyway, simply because it's that damn funny. There are some hilarious cameos, including one by a pop culture icon, plus some other familiar faces, and the supporting cast includes Joel McHale as Lori's sleazy boss, Laura Vandervoort as John's coworker, and Rabizi as a creepy dude with designs on Ted. Oh yeah, and Patrick Stewart narrates. But at the end of the day, this is Wahlberg and Mark McFarlane's movie with the very able support from Mila. Wahlberg is his best when playing slightly dopey, vulnerable guys. He can do the tough guy shtick in his sleep at this point, and his chemistry with Ted, sometimes accomplished via McFarlane in a performance capture outfit, is remarkable given that it's between a real actor and a visual effect. And what a visual effect. If the polar bears from the Golden Compass can win that movie an Oscar, there's no good reason why Ted can't at least be nominated in the visual effects category. It's an amazingly lifelike character who fully interacts with his environment and in all different types of lighting. Not once did Ted look cheap or phony, or are you pulled out of the movie because a special effect is suddenly in the real world. In that regard, Ted's a greater visual effects accomplishment than those in most sci-fi blockbusters. There's lots of bathroom humor, sometimes literally in the movie, but also a notable amount of heart. In that way, Ted is reminiscent of The 40-Year-Old Virgin, another movie about a man-child in desperate need of growing up. And like any good comedy, Ted offers a litany of instantly quotable lines and memorable scenarios. If you can stomach the politically incorrect and crude humor, then you'll find Ted has a lot more to it than simply pothead humor, bodily function jokes, and pop culture references. It'll be very interesting to see where Seth MacFarlane, the movie director, goes from here. Now, of course, we do know there's a second Ted movie, which we'll be covering next week. And with that, let me know your thoughts on Ted in the comment section below. And oh yes, before we go, I'm going to rate Ted, honestly, an 8 out of 10. It's actually a very entertaining, enjoyable comedy, even with Mark Wahlberg, who, I'm not a big fan of his, but it's enjoyable. And of course, with Seth MacFarlane too, he adds to it. So it's a good combination between the two. And of course, if you want to support the channel, you can buy us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/cinemagold. Give us a thumbs up if you like our video. Hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss another episode. And of course, thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you next time. Take care.